Hello, this is Michael Loftus of Loftus Wealth Strategy, and welcome to our latest video blog. This month I want to talk about inherited IRAs and whether they are tax-free or not. Now, on a hypothetical case, somebody received their IRA from their parent who passed away, and they thought that it was not taxable. It was a gift. Not the case. In fact, because they did not pay those taxes, they had to go back to the IRS and pay the taxes and penalties. Now, when you look at that, a couple things. First off, generally stocks, real estate, property will pass on tax-free. Not so with IRAs. Okay? So an inherited IRA you can do with a traditional IRA, a SEP, or a simple that is established. And what that means is once you pass the IRA on to your non-spousal, your child, it now becomes their IRA, but you are still the owner. So it's Jane Smith, deceased, FBO, for the benefit of John Smith. Okay? So in that case, they're going to now transfer it over to themselves. They must take distributions, okay, but now based on their age expectancy. So if you pass when you're 78, your child inherits when they're 45, first year of death, you take distribution based on the owner, then it's going to reset after that first year and give you the distribution on the younger child. The benefit, of course, is you're taking out a lower amount with an opportunity to grow over a long period of time inside its tax-deferred base. But also, let's go back to taking that money, inheriting it, and cashing it. Yes, all of that will be taxable, big tax. I just went through it with the client. We figured out the taxes as it was split up for each of the 5 kids. It's a pretty substantial amount when you factor in federal and state taxes. Okay? Another thing to keep in mind, 10% distribution does not apply when it comes to inherited IRAs. So that's a good point. Okay? So hopefully another good idea about inherited IRAs and how they're taxable. Very important to understand these. There's some good books out there. And also it's good to work with a professional to make sure that you understand it. Because when I was teaching a class recently, I mentioned that it's about education, understanding this. This is a tax code. That's all. You can continue that IRA. It just has to be titled correctly. This is Michael Loftus from Loftus Wealth Strategies. Thank you so much for listening. And we look forward to seeing you soon.